What is up, guys? Matt here. Today we're going to be building and talking about Jedi Bob Starfighter. This is set 75388. It includes 305 pieces and will cost you $40 here in the US if you don't find it on sale. This is a pretty exciting set because the last time we saw Jedi Bob was a pretty long time ago, all the way back in 2002 when he came with a Republic gunship. Looking at him on the front of the box here, it looks like he's aged pretty well given the 20 plus years or so that we saw him last. This set comes with one reasonably sized sticker sheet, so I'm not too mad about it. There are 4 numbered bags, which is maybe a little bit more than I expected, and 1 loose big piece. So this set is part of the Rebuild the Galaxy line, which is Lego's like what if series, I guess, for Lego Star Wars, so it's a little bit kooky. It looks like we're starting off with both minifigs right out of the gate. So here we've got Jedi Bob looking pretty awesome. I have to say, he looks great. He does not have any printing on his pants, but he's got nice looking printing for his Jedi robes on the top half. He's got a yellow face, which is perfect. I love that callback to the 2002 minifig. His cape looks nice, it's pretty simple, and his little like hood piece on the top looks pretty nice too. I also love the simplicity of his expression. He's got just 2 dots for the eyes, which are better looking eyes than some of the more recent minifigs we've gotten in Lego Star Wars. Jedi Bob comes with 2 expressions. The first one is kind of a focused, meditating kind of expression that he looks a little bit worried there. And then on the other side, he's got a very jovial, like smiling expression, so that's pretty cool. Because this is part of the Rebuild the Galaxy, everything's a little bit wacky and funny. So we've got an Akbar trooper. Oh, that's strange. And he's left-handed. That's crazy. He looks pretty good here, though. His printing is awesome. You know, these Akbar heads look fantastic. I love the molding on these, and the printing looks really great. The trooper body looks as good as it always does, with nice-looking printing on the chest and the legs, no printing on the arms. Akbar Boy only comes with 1 expression because the backside of his head is just the backside of his head. I'm a little disappointed that we're knocking all of these out right out of the gate. To me, building Jedi Bob right at the very beginning of the build is a little anticlimactic. I personally think I would have rather seen him near the end of the instructions, but whatever. So now we've got our little Gonk Droid servo built, and he looks pretty cool, I guess. I mean, I don't really consider this a real minifigure, but he looks pretty good for a Gonk Droid, I guess. Sure, thumbs up. Now that we've got them out of the way, let's check out this Starfighter. Okay guys, here is where we are at the end of bag 1. It's actually looking pretty cool. The structure is all there. We can see the color palette looking really good. The like main meat of the central fuselage or whatever. These are words, I don't know. Okay, so we're in the middle of bag 2, but there's something kind of funny I wanted to show you, or cool, maybe it's cool and funny, I don't know. So there's a little storage compartment in front of the cockpit, and it's got inside a carton or a jug of blue milk, which is super awesome, and a banana. I don't know why the banana's there. I like bananas as much as the next guy, but blue milk and a banana. It's not printed, unfortunately. I wish it was printed like the one that came with a gift with purchase a couple years ago for Aunt Beru in her kitchen or whatever. This blue milk is not printed, unfortunately, so what do you do? Guys, here we are at the end of bag 2, and it's looking really, really good. I think this is an awesome design for a Starfighter, actually. You can see these 2 engines in the front, and they look really, really nice. I love the way those turned out. I reviewed the N1 Starfighter a couple years ago, and that was a pretty fragile set in a lot of ways. Some of those parts wanted to come off when you handled it a little bit too much, but this is pretty tough so far. Everything feels like really durable and attached really well. The design looks super cool. These 2 big engines at the front look tough and beefy. I love the way that looks. And I don't know what this like blade part is at the front. It looks like maybe it's supposed to be like an ice skate part, so I'm not sure where that goes. If you know, let me know in the comments. But the way that they designed that engine up front just looks really, really great in my opinion. I love it. All right, that's enough making this set blush. Let's move on to bag 3. Wait, so there's one of these pieces, these big white angled pieces, that was loose in the bag. And then we also got one in bag 3, so why? Did they forget there's supposed to be 2 in the set and they just threw one in at the end? No idea. Okay, we're nearing the finish line. We've got the end of bag 3, we've got 1 more bag left. Each bag is a wing, and I think it's looking really great. I love the design of these wings. All right, we're all finished, and this thing looks awesome. This is a badass Starfighter, really. The angle of these wings look perfect. There's no gaps in here, really. It's a super clean build. It looks great. If you wanted to dress this up with some more tiling, you totally could, but it looks fantastic out of the box. The engines look really great. You know, these typically have the engines at the back, and those look nice, and they're super sturdy and well built, but the 2 engines at the front look so tough. Jedi Bob doesn't have time to be waiting around for 3 measly engines. He needs 5. He's building this thing for speed. He wants to tear through atmospheres or something, I don't know. Let's try out the weaponry on the ship to find out if it's accurate and strong. How do you... Ooh, you better subscribe or else. Oop, I missed. You don't have to subscribe. Okay, so this is an awesome looking Starfighter. There's no question about that. $40 feels like maybe a little bit steep. So this is, what was it, 305 pieces for this set. It's a really great looking Starfighter. Jedi Bob looks fantastic. I feel like if you're a Lego Star Wars fan, he's kind of a must-have. I would probably wait for this on sale. I'm sure it'll be on sale at some point at Target or whatever. But it's a great little set. I think it looks super cool. It's fun to play with. It was a fun build, so I recommend it. Maybe on sale though. I've got more builds and more reviews coming, so if you want to see those, then feel free to subscribe. Otherwise, have an awesome rest of your day. Later, nerds.